So I want to spend a little bit of time explaining AI, getting a little bit deeper into kind of the technical inner workings of AI as far as we know. I think there's a lot of education that is very high level, and it kind of strips out the foundations or the foundational knowledge that you need to know for the benefit of not being too technical or getting rid of jargon. And it's like, you need to know a little bit of the jargon so that you fully understand. And as these models get more capable and they proliferate our society more, you can stay up to date. You're not falling behind because you only understand, how to prompt ChatGPT, and that's as far as it goes. Those are all the courses that you've taken. So I want to spend a little bit of time chatting about different concepts, talking about things that happen, such as paper releases. Apple released a paper 2 days ago, and it's completely taking the industry by storm. I'm not entirely sure why, because if you've understood that AI is a prediction machine, it's a probability machine, then you know that AI doesn't think. AI does not have the same human capabilities that we do, no matter how much we want it to. And so this paper revealed that reasoning models, which are the models that don't spit out answers right away, they actually try to show step by step their thought process. This is called chain of thought. These are models like OpenAI's most recent released o3, even o4, Anthropic's Claude 3.7 Sonnet, DeepSeek, Google's Gemini. You get the idea. On simple tasks, basic AI, non-reasoning models perform better on simple tasks. On medium level tasks, reasoning models perform well. But when it gets to really complex and difficult tasks, both types of models, both simple and with reasoning or chain of thought, they both fail miserably. And what's even more interesting is the more difficult the task is, the less the model tries to even solve the problem. So it outputs less chain of thought and almost gives up entirely, which is really interesting and is important for you to know if you are relying on AI to help you make decisions, to map out, complex business plans. It's important to understand that AI is best used for simple, repetitive, kind of predictive, or easy to predict tasks. You kind of know the steps, and you can kind of even map it out in a flow chart, so to speak. But these models are not magic. They don't think. They don't reason, they don't have judgment, they don't have the context that we do. And so we always want to be using AI as an augmentation and not as a replacement for thinking, critical thinking, decision making. Humans must always be in the loop. It's, I think, critical that we understand how AI models work so we don't overestimate what they're able to do. We're not oversold on them, and we don't overpay for something that's not going to deliver what we want or think it's going to. Hopefully this has been helpful. If you haven't seen the paper yet, check it out, and stay tuned for the next little tidbit about AI.